Today we will discuss a topic: over square engines versus under square engines, the differences and the characteristics of each one of them. First, what is over square and under square? These two are the different layouts to be followed in an engine design, while the other one is a square engine. An over square engine is described because where the bore diameter is quite greater than the stroke length of the engine. Now, what's bore diameter? Bore diameter is the distance inside the cylinder or distance between the two ends of a piston, while the stroke length is the distance traveled by the piston in one direction. Over square engines have a longer piston or longer bore diameter compared to the stroke length for the same piston, while under square engines have a longer stroke or distance to be traveled by the piston to complete one stroke compared to its bore diameter or the piston size. Now let's see the comparison between an over square engine and an under square engine design point of view. The over square engine is also called as short stroke engine due to the shorter travel of the piston, while the under square engine is a long stroke engine. Due to this larger piston size and a smaller stroke right here and a smaller piston with a larger stroke, the bore diameter of an over square engine is quite greater than the stroke length. So the bore to stroke ratio, is an important parameter for the comparison, is greater than 1, while in an under square engine it's quite the opposite, it's lesser than 1. Let's take an example of BMW engine. This engine right here has a bore to stroke ratio of 1.167, which means that the size of the piston, that is B0, is equal to 1.167 times the stroke length of the piston. Formula 1 engines also use this over square layout where the bore to stroke ratios go as high as 2.5:1. Just imagine that the piston size would be 2 times the stroke length. So that would give a fair example of what the over square engine layout is. While the greater advantage of using an over square engine is the maximum RPM. Since the piston has to travel a shorter distance for the same given amount of time, it can travel more RPM. That means the red line or the peak RPM of the engine is quite increased. Right here we see that Formula 1 engines can use up to 18,000 RPM. Now let's see the important characteristics of an over square engine. An over square engine, due to the larger piston size, would have a larger head. That means it can accommodate quite large size valves or multiple valves. For example, 4 valves of the same size in an over square layout compared to the under square layout. Now, since 4 valves or 2 bigger valves would be used, the flow of air would be increased. So in the intake and the suction or the suction stroke and the exhaust stroke, where the exhaust gas or the burn gas would be pushed out of the engine by the piston, the work would be quite easy. That means the pumping losses would be reduced by quite a lot. Next important point is the speed or the red line of the engine is quite increased. As you can see here that racing engines can go quite up to 18,000 RPM. So this is mainly because of the lower stress on the crankshaft. Now that is possible because in an over square layout, due to the shorter travel of the piston, the crankshaft is quite reduced compared to the longer connecting rod and the longer crank throw which would be used in an under square engine. So this would make to lower centrifugal forces that would be stressed on this crankshaft, while this will have larger centrifugal forces or a higher level of centrifugal forces acting on the crank pin of this crankshaft. So this crankshaft would have lower stresses for the same speed, that is the same RPM, while for the same RPM this would have higher amount of stress. So that is an important factor, a major reason for the under square engines having lower red line, because when you rev this under square engine to as high as an red line of over square engine, the crankshaft would experience enormous stresses and sometimes it can break off. Another most important factor is the crisp response that the driver would feel in an over square engine. This is quite possible in all bike engines where you bring the throttle and you say that there is no response. So one major important reason is the ratio, bore to stroke ratio. As the bore to stroke ratio increases, the response or the crisp response of the engine increases quite a lot. Well, there are some disadvantages in an over square engine layout. The first is the lower thermal efficiency. Since the pistol travels a shorter distance, it would have a shorter surface area in the combustion chamber to cool off the burnt gases after the combustion stroke. So, the air inside a over square engine would always be at a higher temperature compared to an under square engine. That means there's a lower capability for the engine to convert the drops of fuel into energy. That means lower thermal efficiency, and that reduces the mileage of the engine. The next important parameter is the size of the engine, the length and the width. Since the piston size has been increased considerably regarding this under square engine, the head is also increased, and hence the overall length and the width of the engine would be quite greater than the length and the width of a under square engine, may it be single cylinder or multi-cylinder engine. Now this leads to a shortage of space inside the engine compartment. So since the engine becomes bulkier, and hence it occupies more weight and also space inside the engine compartment. Next we will see what are the characteristics of an under square engine. The major advantages or the important characteristics of an under square engine. The first one is the torque. It has a lots and lots of torque that it can pull you at very low RPMs as 1600 to 1800 RPM. So that's the main reason it would be used in trucks and heavy duty vehicles, or where efficiency is a major concern over the speed. Now this is achieved due to the larger connecting rod which would be used in an under square engine due to the longer travel or the stroke length for the piston. Now since the connecting rod is quite large and the crank pin throw is also quite large to accommodate for the larger connecting rod, there is more distance between the center point of crankshaft and the crank pin where the connecting rod would be connected. Since this distance is always increased, it increases the torque. So now the torque of the engine is increased. Next is the drivability. This engine develops very good amount of torque at very low RPMs compared to an over square layout. So city driving would be quite easy, and that's the main reason why all manufacturers and OEMs recommend or use under square engine as far as passenger commuting is concerned. Next is the thermal efficiency. As previously said that the temperature inside this combustion chamber would always be at a higher temperature compared to this one. That means this is at a lower temperature. So a lower temperature would mean proper conversion of the fuel into energy. So the thermal efficiency of an under square engine is always greater than the thermal efficiency of an over square engine. So which leads to good mileage in driver's point of view. Next are the certain disadvantages over the over square engine for an under square engine. The first one is the friction. This is an important factor which also limits the peak or the red line of an under square engine to be below 6000 rpm. There are 3 piston rings quite here and 3 right here, just assume it, and then when the piston moves down for one stroke or for 1 rpm, let you take, this piston would travel lesser distance than this one. That means it would have more wear than this one. That reaches to friction losses. So for each rpm, the friction loss in an under square engine is quite more compared to an over square engine. Next is due to the larger crank throw, which we get more torque, which also produces more stress on the crankshaft, because the distance between the center point and the point where the connecting rod connects to the crankshaft, that is the crank pin, which is measured as the crank throw, is quite increased. That means the force acting on the crankshaft when spinning, the centrifugal force is quite large compared to an over-square engine. Now this reduces the life of the crankshaft considerably. Another important factor is the small valves. You can see right here, small valves compared to the large valves in an over-square engine. So less airflow compared to an over-square engine. So all these factors combined together limit the RPM of an engine.